Community Beacon, Fridays at 6:30 EST, with your hosts Michaeldseville and Joel Simmons. A channel whose focus is liberty. A place where the lessons discussed and taught will create openings to a more open and freer mindset. A mindset where you may reach the height of your potential and excel. Here are your hosts, Mike and Joel.
Hey, what is going on? What is going on? I am your graceful and grateful host, Mike Seville, on the other side of the screen, bundled up like the winter. Like winter is here. It's not coming. Winter is here. We got my brother from another mother, Mr. Joel Simmons. You gotta give it up. I mean, it really deserves a standing ovation, but we'll take the applause nonetheless. How you doing, brother?
Good, man. It's a little chilly over here, but it's all right. We're keeping it down. It could only get so cold in Florida, you know.
Yeah, I guess, and I think that was normally how as cold as it does get. I think we got to around 40, a little at the high 40s earlier this week, which was definitely a change, especially coming off the weekend, that was the craziest weather, which was all that rain and wind. And I was like, this is not the time for it. But here we
Wow.
are, and we're moving forward. I hope everyone else is keeping safe, especially after that little situation, that temperature, that weather change. And of course, I think we'll survive our Florida winters. Guys, remember to share, comment, hit the notification button. I think I'm just gonna leave it on because I think some of you all are just forgetting. So so either you're used to the ticker or the ticker will remind you. I'm not sure which one it is, but I definitely would appreciate you if you would share, comment, subscribe, depending on what platform you are checking us out from. And we definitely do appreciate it. Of course, we do have a couple of other shows that you can go ahead and check out on different platforms. We have What It Takes. You can check that out on my platform, Mike Seville Real Estate. Of course, the brother It Starts With Me. That's each and every Wednesday, 12:30. He's got some new things planned for you. I know he's excited about it because he texts me about it. And I know he texts me about it because he's excited about it. And he wanted me to know about it. So I want you all to know and hear that there's a new season coming up. I think this is the third season, if I'm not mistaken.
Third season.
Yeah. So we've been doing this for some time. Listen, people, just start. The time is going to go by anyways. I know a lot of us tend to hesitate and we tend to not move forward, or we're waiting on that time, or we're waiting to be ready. You got everything you need now. You'll essentially figure that out later, maybe. But everything that you have and you ever needed, you need to start now. I remember there was a time when you had to broadcast and get on a platform with thousands, millions, hundreds, whatever people. It took planning and logistics. It was, I got to go to the studio. I got to have the proper camera. I got to get distribution. I got to get microphones. I got to get a slew of things. I got to get an understanding of it. Listen, you pop on these devices. Some of us carry one in our pockets. You turn it on. You download an app. You turn it on and you can just go. And we used to talk about perfecting the plane as we flew. I got that from the
Building
brother
as we
Kevin
fly.
Sanders. Yeah, we building as we fly. And I think that's what you got to do. You just got to, especially with all this technology we have, you build it as you fly and you just get better. You just continuously get better. So, yeah, guys, keep checking us out, man. Definitely getting better and still being consistent. We're going to get into it's got to be our Christmas episode because
This is it. This is it. Happy Christmas Eve. Well, not. I
yeah,
mean, I guess not Christmas
holidays.
Eve, but
Yeah.
y'all get it. Y'all get it. It's time. This time of the year. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas. I know some of y'all may not celebrate Christmas, and that's okay because in your circle, you can say whatever you want. In my circle, I say Merry Christmas. So I don't take away from your circle. So I'm not going to
Yeah.
take away from mine neither.
I say happy. I say happy Mikemas because my birthday is on
Gosh.
my birthday is on the 24th. So
Yeah.
before I start to celebrate
Well,
anything,
guess what, brother? I got a pie
I'm
for
ex-
you. I'm gonna give you a
oh
pie for
man,
your birthday. Yeah,
this is the
yeah.
okay.
You just
This
gotta,
might
you
be
just gotta get it.
this is this might be our tradition because this around our little circle. It's been known that I order pies and I don't get pies, but according to who you talk to, pies get eaten before I get a chance to get in the. I get in the direction of the pie. It was
Pies
one
go
time when
bad, man. They go bad. You can't be sitting around waiting on these pies. They go bad. You
There
know.
was one time my I don't know, I called a I think I like to think of the brother as a friend, but when it comes to pies, I only have one other friend in the household, and that happens to be the brother wife because sometimes she goes out of her way to get the pie away from the pie snatchers, and I hope you all catching what I'm getting.
Woo!
And allow
Man,
me to taste the good pies. But
gosh.
shouts out to Kathy. That always reminds me that there's pies at the house, and I need to just come by and get them. That this might be our Christmas thing that we got going on, but it's not going to happen this week. I will. I have a feeling I will triumph this time, and I will get my pie. Whoa! I'm hearing this. I'm hearing this. Is that the song? Is that what is that? The smallest violin playing in the background. The small cry to the whine and cry to the smallest violin. I'm getting my pie. Listen, I'm enjoying this time. I'm gonna tell you what, Christmas always brings that joy, that joyful and that playfulness. And what I've learned, I guess we can get to this really next week, but I want to start off this week is because around this time there's a lot of for me there's definitely a lot of uh just thinking about the past year, etc. And, naturally my birthday's coming up, so I tend to think about how my growth from the past year. One of the things that I did was I don't like to wait until the point of time. This year for me has been just infusing a lot more joy year round, a lot more playfulness year round, a lot more enjoying in the presence of the people year round. And then Christmas, just, when we get to this time of year, this Christmas time, this season, it just gets amplified. So I'm grateful for that. I kind of wanted to talk about the joys and the gratefulness and some of the things surrounding this holiday and how we can kind of start to infuse that year round, and even now just things that we can be grateful and joyful for, the little things, the time that me and the brothers spend on the phone, the time that me and the brothers spend on this live stream and the recordings, and whenever we do get together, because I'm definitely appreciative, and I always leave with something that I can also add, that can go into my thoughts that I can add to, brother. So what about you? What are some of the things around this time that you are joyful, well, just period in life, that you're joyful and grateful for?
Yep. I mean, I'm grateful for all those things that you just mentioned. I mean, our time together here is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
enjoy these times, and I definitely appreciate you. I don't know why it is that it seems like I'm always going from place to some place. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But man, this is good. These are good times, and like so, my daughter's coming down, and I'm excited
Yeah.
about that. I'm excited about that. We're all gonna be together. I'm excited. We're giving out y'all. If y'all, I guess this will air on Friday. So if you are in the town, come by 3333 Avenue I, and we're giving out stuff. Come by and say hi to me. Come say hi. we're giving out tons of stuff to the community at 12:30 at 3333 Avenue I, Riviera Beach, Florida. It's the United House of Prayer. We got tons of stuff that we're going to be giving out to the community. So we have, Bombas socks and spaghetti and canned goods and
Nice.
beef, stew, just a bunch of stuff. Come by and get it. Bracelets for the little
What
kids and
day?
stuff,
What day is it?
toys. That'll be on the 23rd, this Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday
Saturday.
coming. Saturday coming. Make sure you be out there
What
at
time?
12:30.
Okay.
12:30.
Get there early.
Noon o'clock. Yeah.
Get there, build in an extra 15 minutes to talk to the brother. I think that's an awesome time to get around the season of giving as
Yeah,
well.
come on by. We'll take a picture. You can post it on Instagram. That'll be cool. We'll have some fun. So I love this, and you said it. The season of giving, and it's like Christmas. Christmas is, to me, it's like this year-round thing. Because like when I think
Yeah.
about it, I think about you take the syllables, Christ Mass, and Christ, that's my Savior. That's who He is to me. That's my Savior, and Christ, it stands for the Messiah, right? And then Mass, like you can take it in two different directions. There's Mass, as in like the Latin form of it being much or a lot, and then there's Mass, as you can take it in from the standpoint from the Catholics, as in a gathering of people, right? Mass is a gathering of people for whatever the cause is. So when you say Christ Mass, it's a gathering of a lot of people for the sake of Christ. That's what it is. I just think that that's awesome. So Christmas, I take it seriously, but just we as Christians, that's something we should be celebrating every day, right?
Absolutely. I would imagine. I would imagine. You know what? With that being said, because there's a certain feeling and consciousness around the holidays. It tends to bring back a lot of nostalgic memories and thoughts and good times, etc. And so it's to your point. Why not do that every day? Why not have that and carry that with you at all times? Imagine how you would operate if you did carry that and experience that at all times. And I think that's almost like that's part of the definition of being rich. And how I came to some of this real thought pattern was, I remember a while ago when I worked with the city. I remember I took I used to always have like time. So I remember I took, for no reason at all, I took some time off in the middle of the week. Maybe took like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. And I remember going down to City Place. And this was nowhere near Christmas time. Probably, I would say probably spring, somewhere around there. And so I'm down there in spring, and I'm just walking around, and I'm looking at the people who, quote unquote, you would call rich because they're not working, and they definitely were shopping. And I just felt that feeling. I'm like, they're doing this. These people are doing this at all, because normally
Wow.
you either you're waiting for Christmas to come to do these things, but these people are doing it anyways. Um, and so if you just operate, and I'm talking about in the context of buying things, but it's more so of just the feeling you get around it. You know what I mean? When you're around people who are truly rich not by material things or the dollars in the bank, but just rich in spirit, rich in heart,
Mm.
rich in love, rich in peace, rich in connections, rich in gratefulness and happiness and joy. All these values that most of us tend to ascribe for. When you're around people who are rich like that, it is Christmas, right? Like when you think about it, like it is that time of year. I know when I'm around the brother and we laughing and we joking for no reason, and the brother tells a lot of jokes. I don't know if you all get the chance to be around the brother, but the brother's gonna tell some jokes. We may not necessarily laugh at it, but he's laughing within himself about it. And so we get we get a chance to get that type of energy. And so you don't necessarily have to wait to this day. We can, yeah, you hear that? That's how we laugh at you, brother. But if you can get around that type of, if you can take this spirit and you can see how it feels, this feeling, once again, it's not about the things, because I would ask you, if you think it's about the actual things and the gifts, I would ask you, on your ninth birthday, what did you get? Like,
Mm,
most people can't remember it, but if I can ask you about how did you feel around Christmas time, you can, that's something that you can invoke, you can remember. So just
mm,
so if you can just invoke, take this feeling and say, you know what, I feel like I'm going to take this into the new year. I'm going to take this into January. I'm going to take this into February. I'm going to take this into March, April, May, June, July, August, all the way through, on back to December. Because if I just take this with me, then imagine the type of life that you would have lived.
mm.
Yeah, man. Enjoy your Christmas.
I love it. I love it. Our pastor, he was just preaching this past Sunday. Not Sunday, actually. It was on Tuesday. He was preaching on Tuesday. And he started to mention about the cup. And I loved it. I loved what he was talking about when he's talking about the cup. Because he was like, listen, some of you all are empty. You're empty. You get here and you get all this joy, you get all this love, you get all this peace, and you walk out without a lid on your cup. He's saying you're bumbling around, jump in the car, you spill some. Hop out the car, you spill some. Get home, you spill some. Somebody come by, knock your cup over, you spill a lot. And by time you go to drink some of that joy that you cupped or that you bottled up, by the time you get around to taking some of it in because you had a rough day, there's nothing left in your cup. He
Wow.
said, put a lid on it. Put a lid on it. So that's to go to your point. It's like you get all this joy, this feeling around the Christmas season. It feels so good. You got to bottle that up. You got to put a lid on it. You don't want to let that escape. And when you need it, pop the cap, take a little sip of that, put the cap back on, and preserve it. Preserve it. Preserve that Christmas spirit. Preserve that spirit of peace, that spirit of joy, that spirit of friendship, that spirit of camaraderie, that spirit of
Yeah.
fellowship, that spirit of compassion. Preserve it because you're going to need it
Yeah.
one day.
You're going to need it one day. Guys, we want to do this quick episode. We know it's Christmas. We know you all are getting back to family, friends, and things. I definitely want you. Hey, if you all are listening and you got this far, man, hit us with a happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Give us something in these comments. We definitely do appreciate you all. So you are my gift for Christmas. I'll speak for me. You're my gift for Christmas, and hopefully a lot of these words and these things that you take from us are our gift to you. So I definitely want to say I appreciate you. I thank you. And I hope you have a happy and safe holidays, man. Enjoy your time that you're spending, that you're sharing, and the experience that you're sharing with each and every one of you guys. And so thanks a lot. How about you, bro?
Yeah. Absolutely. Merry Christmas to all. Yeah, for sure.
All a good night.
Yeah. I guess we cutting out of here. We'll see y'all just before the new year. Y'all take care.
Peace.